Start the second part of the lesson matter in our surrounding of ninth class. We have completed in last unit the state of the matters and their property. Now today we will start the change of the state of the matter. How the state of matter is changed. When a solid is heated, it changes into liquid. When a liquid is heated, it changes into gas. When a gas is cooled, it changes into liquid. When a liquid is cooled, it is changed into solid. For example, if the ice is heated, it changes into water. Ice is solid form. The solid form of the water changes into the liquid water. If water is heated, it changes into steam. Water is the liquid form at the natural temperature, is heated at the change into the steam. Steam is gaseous state of the water. If the steam is cooled, it changes into the water. If the water is cooled, it changes into the ice. Solid state ice particle are close together and cannot be moved, but on heating the distance between these particles increase, so they start to melt. This process is called melting. Melting means any solid is changed into its liquid form on heating. This process is called melting. It is the first form of the change of the state. Melting process takes place at the definite temperature. This temperature is called melting point. Now, the liquid is heated, then the particle of liquid start to move faster and further apart to gain the kinetic energy. Kinetic energy is directly proportional to the temperature. When the particle of the liquid start to move faster and at a definite temperature, this liquid start to random movement in their particle. This condition of water is called boiling. Boiling is also take place at a definite temperature. This temperature is known as boiling point. After the boiling, the liquid gain the sufficient amount of the energy so that the particle of the gases become far to each other and change into the gaseous form. The change of the state of the material, change of the state of the matter is take place due to the gaining the sufficient amount of energy. During the melting, when the solid is changed into the liquid form on heating, the particle begin to vibrate with the greater speed and begin to move more freely. Then at the particular temperature, the solid melt and change into the liquid. This process of the melting is also known as fusion. Melting process is known as fusion. The temperature at which the solid melt at the called melting point. The melting point of the ice is 0 degree Celsius or the 273 degree Kelvin. Latent heat of fusion. The amount of energy required to change the 1 kg of the solid into liquid at atmospheric temperature at its melting point is called the latent heat of the fusion. During the melting, energy is provided to the material, but it is not appear because the temperature of the substance do not rise. So where energy gone? This energy is used to increase the distance between the particle to change the state of the matter. Same the boiling. When the liquid is heated, its particle begin to move even faster. When at the particular temperature the liquid begin to boil and change into gases. Boiling is the bulk phenomena. When the liquid boil and bulk of the liquid change into vapor. Temperature at which liquid start boiling is called boiling point. Boiling point of the water is 100 degrees Celsius or 373 degree Kelvin. Boiling and melting both takes place at the definite temperature. During this time, energy is not appear. What this energy is used to change in the state of matter, to break down the bonding between the particles. Latent heat of evaporation, the amount of the heat energy required to change 1 kg of the liquid into gas at the atmospheric temperature at its boiling point is called the latent heat of the evaporation. Effect of the temperature on molecular motion. In molecular motion, in solid form, the particle vibratory movement. In solid form, particle moves with vibratory movement. Particle can vibrate only at its mean position. Whenever in liquid form, the particle of the liquids are loosely packed under the surface of water. On heating, these particles also expand. Sublimation. Change of state directly from the solid to gas or from the gas to the solid is called sublimation. In this process, the solid substance directly change into the gaseous form. Some solids like camphor, ammonium chloride are heated. Then they change in gaseous form. If the vapor of these substances are cooled, it changes into its solids. Now see the diagram of sublimation. We take the burner, tripod stands, china dish. We take the ammonium chloride in china dish, put the inverted funnel, glass funnel. Inverted funnel and upper tube-like structure of the funnel is closed by the cotton. Now start to burn. Heated the substance. After some time, we observe that the ammonium chloride is start to change into the gaseous form without changing the liquid form. This substance appear like a smoke we deposit at the surface of funnel. So we can see this activity to demonstrate the sublimation. Interconversion of the three states of matter again we can understand and clarified with this diagram. The state of matters are interchangeable. One state of the matter can be changed by changing the temperature or pressure. This is the solid form. Solid form. During the fusion, on heating, it changes into liquid form. On cooling, solidification takes place and again it converts into the solid form. Now, if the substance in liquid form on heating, it evaporate and change into the gaseous form. This process is called evaporation. On other hand, if the substance in gaseous state on cooling is changed into the liquid form, this process is called condensation. So one substance can change, solid change into liquid and liquid change into gas on heating, and the gas change into the liquid or liquid change into the solid on cooling. So the substance can be interchanged its state. The effect of the pressure on gases. You know already the gases are compressible. They occupy the space of the container. When the pressure is applied on gases, the particles come close together and the gas change into liquid. When we apply the pressure, we can liquefy the gas by applying the pressure and reducing the temperature also. Compressed solid carbon dioxide called by dry ice. Dry ice. If the pressure is reduced, it changes directly to the gas without coming into the liquid state. So, solid carbon dioxide is known as dry ice. Dry ice is the solid form of carbon dioxide. Evaporation. Now the change of the liquid into vapor at any temperature below its boiling point is called evaporation. Evaporation is a surface phenomena. Particles from the surface gain enough energy to overcome the force of attraction and change the vapor state. While boiling takes place in a whole liquid at the definite temperature, while the evaporation takes place at any temperature, or it takes place only from surface. Factor affecting the evaporation. Rate of evaporation depend upon the surface area, temperature, humidity and wind speed. If the increase in the surface area increase the rate of evaporation. If we expand any substance and increase the surface area of the substance, then the evaporation increased. For example, if we spread the cloth, it dry easily in comparison to the if the cloth is taking breath. Increase in the temperature, increase the rate of evaporation. टेम्परेचर इंक्रीज होता है तो उसके साथ वेपोरेशन भी इंक्रीज होता है. इंक्रीज द ह्यूमिडिटी, डिक्रीज द रेट ऑफ वेपोरेशन. In the rainy season, if humidity is increased, so difficult to dry the cloth, because the air is already satisfied with the water vapors. So rate of evaporation is decreased. Increase in the wind speed, increase the rate of evaporation. If the wind is blowing, in this condition the cloth can easily dry. Vaporation cause cooling. जहाँ भी वेपोरेशन होता है वहाँ ठंडा स्थान पैदा हो जाता है. When a liquid evaporates, the particle of the liquid absorb heat from the surrounding and evaporate, so the surrounding become cool. People sprinkle water on the roof or the open ground because during the evaporation water absorb heat, make the hot surface cool. During the summer we sweat more because during the evaporation the sweat absorb the heat and our body making the body cool. Wearing cotton cloth in the summer keep us cool because the cotton absorb the sweat, and when the sweat absorb, it absorb the heat from our body, making the body cool. During the evaporation, the material absorb the energy, heating energy from their surrounding. So during the evaporation, the surrounding become cool.